Hey everyone, Michael Hammond here for your Monday morning fuel up. Hope all of you had a great weekend. I had an absolutely incredible weekend. Got to spend the weekend with my oldest daughter. We were at Notre Dame for the game and just experienced a number of things on campus in the Golden Dome and Touchdown Jesus in the Grotto. But more than anything, it was spending quality time with her. We just had an absolute great time. And then on Sunday, we came back, and my youngest daughter was home for the weekend. Got to have an incredible meal and catch up with her. And there's nothing that beats that quality family time. Just couldn't be more blessed. Hope all of you guys had a wonderful weekend. But in those travels, I always look for why do certain teams do better than others? I listen to podcasts, I'm reading, I'm always trying to learn and gain that competitive advantage, either for my company or the companies that we serve. And as I was reviewing a podcast from Brian Johnson, his Heroic Plus Ones, he was talking about a book by Sam Walker called The Captain Class. And what Sam did was he analyzed the all-time greatest sports teams, whether it's the New York Yankees, the Boston Celtics, soccer teams from Brazil, and he just studied and looked at what made those great teams tick. And his conclusion was the most critical ingredient in a team that achieves and sustains historic greatness is the character of the player who leads it, the captain. And made me thinking of if you really look back at some of the greatest teams of all times, their captains were phenomenal people. Not only were they great at their craft, but they were great at motivating. They were great at bringing up the people around them, making the people around them better. And he shared 7 qualities that embodied these exceptional captains. And I think that same thing applies to the mortgage industry. Whether you're a lender and you're a loan officer and you're a branch manager and you're trying to build a great team, or whether you're on the vendor side of who's leading sales and marketing and business development, you need that captain, that person who is going to rise up and not only challenge the status quo, but bring the other people around them. And those 7 qualities are extreme doggedness in focus and competition. Do you have that burning passion and drive to win? Aggressive play that tests the limits. A willingness to do thankless jobs in the shadows. How many times it's trade show season? I'm leaving for a trade show this week. How many times do you see a lot of people, oh, I'm not going to do booth time, or I'm not taking down the booth, or I'm not doing that? It's above them. That's not the type of captainship that's going to win championships. A willingness to do thankless jobs in the shadows. A low-key, practical, and democratic stock communication style. Motivates others with passionate nonverbal displays. Strong convictions and the courage to stand apart. Ironclad emotional control. Think about the best captains that you've seen. Think about how you can make an impact for the lives of those around you by truly embracing these qualities. Let's go out there and have an amazingly blessed week. I'm headed to Lone Vision. Couldn't be more excited for their innovations conference. I get to speak on AI. I have an hour-long session on AI and lending and all of the latest, greatest things that are happening. Let's go out there and make it an exceptional week. Have an amazingly blessed week and always be adding value.